Greetings, duelists, and welcome to another deck report. This is Season 5, Week 10, Part 2. If you already saw Part 1, you already know that I have been on different variants of the Ogdoadic Mitsurugi pile, and this is another one that I want to test out. There are multiple reasons for this variant that I'm about to show. I literally made this list on Friday night, and I played it at locals the very next day. I played it at a Swish 2 tournament. The amount of players in that tournament were not that many. However, the caliber of players that were at that event were very high. We had really good players that have topped YCSs and like nationals in the past. My record with the deck was not great. However, it does lead into some contingencies. Like, first, I did make a really crucial misplay on my round 4, which costed me the match entirely. And it was against Mitsurugi Raziel. And fun fact, the person who beat me on that round won the entire event. So shouts to D-Flex. My other loss was against Memento on round 1. Both game 1 and game 3, they full comboed. And my deck could break the Memento board. Breaking the Memento board is not the issue. The issue is breaking the Memento board and actually making a board and OTKing them under Droll and Lockbird. I got drolled on games 1 and 3. I guess that is another mention. I lost every single die roll the last weekend, which is not good in a format where this card is really popular and in a format where you kind of need these kind of cards to just do well if you're not going first. I play a 60 card list, so that already puts me at a very big disadvantage. Fun fact, I did Drew double charm me like once or twice. my round 4 opponent was even like, what? How the hell are you drawing that in 60 cards? And I was like, dude, Yu-Gi-Oh! Statistics are a lie. Doesn't matter. Anyway, let's get straight to the list. So we got 3 Parolia, we got 3 Fualos, you got the Nicer Serpent, you got the Mitsurugi and the Ogdoadics. You got the Mitsu Rituals. You're gonna notice immediately that I'm playing less Ogdoadics now, and I'm also not playing Futsu. I needed more space for the new engine that I was playing in this deck, which I will explain in detail. But so far, this has been a standard on all the lists that you've seen so far. In this particular list, we're only playing 1 and 1. I do want to talk about this in depth on another video, but as of late, people have been realizing that the Fiendsmith engine can be played at lesser copies, because the main purpose of the Fiendsmith engine right now, it's not to open the Fiendsmith cards. The reason for the Fiendsmith engines is to give your deck an in-engine push and interruptions through Droll and Lockbird. But we'll talk about that later. But only 1 and 1. I am playing Paradise as my engraver target in the off chance I dual draw engraver. Now for the last engine and the main focus of the deck, and one of the really cool things that you can do, we're playing Lunalights. So 3 Tigers, 2 Kaleido Chicks, 1 Martin, 1 Emerald Bird, and 1 Sheep. So this is the engine right here. Spell cards. We're still on main deck thrust. Pre-prep, Snake Rain, Um, we're on the prayers. This is all standard. You've already seen all of this. All the power 1-ofs. I am playing grass in this deck. I am playing Foolish Burial now. This is also a pivot for the Lunalight stuff. Mitsurugi Ritual. And new consistency cards. Triple Foolish Goods. Triple Perfume. Triple Tenki. I forgot to put the Daybreak in here, but Daybreak. And the last cards in the list are Purification, Black Goat, Fiendsmith in Paradise, and Serenade Dance. Yeah, that's 60 cards. So, let me move all of this and go to main and go to side and extra, and then we'll talk about why we're playing this version. Alright. Spider, Dark, SP, IP, Lizardos, Moon, Requiem Sequence, Sanguine Day, Desiree, Necroquip. There's no DDD in here. We'll explain that. And then for XYZs, you got Imps, Baguska, Tiger King. And then you got Chaos Angel. Side deck. Droll, Ash, Meows, Lancia, Duster, and 2 thrust targets for going first. That's the list. Alright. So, what? I made that end board 3 times throughout the tournament, and every time I did that end board, I won. Like, it was very ridiculous. Now, why was I not playing High King Caesar? But we are playing Necroquip, if you noticed. The number one reason I didn't play High King Caesar is because of extra space. I kind of wanted to play Lizardos and Spider. Like, if you've seen all my past deck profiles, these 2 cards are staple if you're playing the Ogdoadic cards. After this event, I think I will cut on the Ogdoadic cards and just play the and just play other toolbox stuff. One card I did want to play is the Evil Swarm, or like the Elsewhere monster, the one that double books your opponent's monsters. You know the one I'm referring to. I wanted to play the DDD. I also wanted to try out the Lunalight fusion and the Lunalight fusions, and that is another pivot into the next explanation. We're getting new Lunalight cards in Duelist Advance, and the new Lunalight cards that we're getting in Duelist Advance significantly changes the deck. It makes the deck extremely more consistent. It turns your 2-card combos into 1-card combos. It has a new boss monster that is ridiculous. And it could play better into Drolling Lockbird. And that's very important to mention because, again, the number one weakness of the Ryziel version is its big weakness to Drolling Lockbird. So, yeah, there is a world where you just, like, play the Lunalight cards like Memento in a way where you just force all of your opponent's interactions with your Lunalight cards, and then you just push through their board and finish them with your Mitsurugi cards. So that was like the purpose behind the deck. I really wanted to play other decks the past week, like Gem Knight is another deck that I have on my radar. Another deck that I wanted to play was Punk. Like, I wanted to play with the new Punk cards. But Battles of Legends Monsters Mayhem did not arrive at the current locals that I went to in the past week. So I will have to settle into waiting until they actually arrive in order to build those decks. Also, those decks are very more fragile into boards and more fragile into hand traps than like stuff like this one. But yeah, I'll talk more in depth when it comes to Lunalight, like later on. For now, this has been Deck Report. I hope you found this informative to your liking and understanding. I am going to make more in-depth videos that are not deck reports very, very soon. So please stay tuned for that. Yeah, for now, keep practicing and keep dueling.